And here tonight, Grand Island Northwest 11-12 on the year. And Northwest will control the opening tip. Again, their leading scorer did not play the last time, but we faced this bunch during the regular season. That was Kelsey Plocky. There's Broik on the wing on the right side. Now they get to Plocky. They go back door. His shot's going to be blocked down there. Blocked down by Bailey Richmond of Hastings, and the Tigers have the ball. Running back the other way. Here comes Hastings down in the corner. A long-range jumper for three is up there and in. A three-pointer there by Julia Reimer from the deep left corner, and the Tigers get on the scoreboard first here in this one. Oboe. So that's going to have to be taken care of. Coming to the ball game now to replace her for Hastings High is going to be Kelsey Rebarger. So Rebarger is in. Pankratz is out, getting some medical attention here on the bench here for the Tigers. Out in the corner with the basketball there for Hastings High is going to be Jamie Johnson. Johnson moves it over to Rebarger on the wing on the left side. She holds it, looking to penetrate. Rebarger gives it away now to Graylish. She takes it into the paint. Her little 10-footer is up there, is in. She banks one home. Graylish averaging 4.3 points per ball game, gets her first field goal here in this one. Hastings High is out on top now of Grand Island Northwest. 5-3 is the score. We're in the first quarter. Free throw circle. Now to Jamie Johnson again. Johnson out to Annie Graylish. Back outside to Pankratz. Open for three and hits it. Sophia Pankratz hits her first field goal of the ball game. A three-pointer. That gives the Tigers a 10-5 advantage now over GI Northwest. Play. Non-shooting situation, so Hastings High will play things in off of the far sideline. 4 minutes and 36 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They get things into Reimer. Down in the corner, down to a Bailey Richmond. On the wing, Jamie Johnson. Down to Julia Reimer again, still on the right side of the lane. Out to Pankratz, down in the corner. There's a shot up and in by Johnson. Jamie Johnson knocks down a three-pointer. And the Tigers are on top now 15-7 here in the semifinals of this district tournament. 15-9 advantage as we head to the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter from Grand Island Senior High. Pankratz comes over here to Jamie Johnson. Her shot is up there and in, a three-pointer. So Johnson has nailed 2 threes here in the second quarter, and the Tigers have doubled the score on the Vikings. It's now 18-9. Second line goes over on the right wing. Jamie Johnson has got it as they work against this Northwest man-to-man defense. There's Olivia Douglas, now to Pankratz. Over here on the left wing, Julia Reimer has got the ball. Reimer bounced pass to the free throw line. Graylish puts it up there and hits it. Annie Graylish hits her second field goal of the ball game. She's got 6 points. Hastings out on top now by a score of 20-11. 42 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Only 1 point here in the third quarter of play. They've been outscored 9-1. Down in the corner, Reimer for three. Shot is up there, no good. Rebound to Graylish. Annie Graylish has got it on the baseline. Gets rid of it now to a Douglas. Douglas out on top to Pankratz. Her shot for three is good. Pankratz from the top of the key nails a three-pointer. She's got 6 points. 24-20. Going on is going to be Jensen. Hastings will play things in from underneath their own basket. 2:06 to play here in the third. 24-20 Tigers. Here's Pankratz. Fakes. Now drives the ball inside. A 12-footer good. Pankratz scored. Taryn Mayfield left her feet there on the ball fake from Pankratz. Sophia drove. So playing things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. 7:24 to play in the game. 28-26. Tigers with a 2-point lead. Pankratz gets it into a Jamie Johnson here on the near sideline. Down to Pankratz. The ball nearly intercepted there by Baugh. Pankratz takes the ball in the paint. Skips it out here now to Reimer. Down in the corner. Johnson for three. Shot good. Jamie Johnson has hit 3 3-pointers for Hastings High tonight. It's going to be no good. Rebound Pankratz of Hastings. Sophia Pankratz with the ball. Pankratz races it into the offensive zone here for the Tigers. Near sideline, Reimer, shot good. 3-pointer. Julia Reimer knocks down her second tray in the ball game. And now the Tigers are out on top, 34-26. Hastings has scored the first 6 points. Off balance three from about 24 feet away, still with 21 seconds left. And now we're going to have some free throws coming up here. Bailey Richmond will go to the free throw line with 21 seconds to play. Richmond on a 1-1. Shot is up there, and the shot is off with the iron. It is no good. The ball tapped around. Richmond grabs a rebound, shoots and scores. Richmond scores. That gives Hastings a 3-point advantage, 37-34. A missed free throw and a Richmond field goal has got the Tigers out on top by 3. 5 seconds to go. Here's Plocky. Her three-pointer is blocked down. Hastings grabs the ball, and that is the ball game. Hastings wins it.
Bailey Richmond. Richmond got a huge stick-back bucket against Northwest to help preserve a victory. They won by 3. Dribble drive for Pankratz. Wild shot in the lane. Can't get it, but right there to clean up the garbage, Olivia Douglas. Douglas played a big role in the first game with her rebounds, even though she had only 2 points. We're knotted up at 2. So, knocked down, drag out in the first meeting, with Hastings winning 35-32 in Hastings earlier this season. Hastings led 12-6. Aurora came back to lead 14-13. Jumper Pankratz. It's up. It's good. Sophia gets it tied up at 5. Our second tie here in the early going. Each team with a 2. Each team with a 3. Pankratz, tremendous play. Tanner Olsen to bring it up. Had her pocket picked, stolen away, and then Olsen commits a personal foul. Good defense, Julia Reimer. And the Huskies have turned it over 5 times here in the opening quarter. That very much a key of this ball game. Can you handle the aggressive Hastings defense, a squad which gives up just 38 a game? Aurora on top. Dribble drive for Graylish. Passes it off to Reimer. Gets it in the hands of Tatum Bender. Now long jumper is up, and that is good. It's a 2-pointer for Annie Graylish, making it 12-9. Aurora on top. Coming across the timeline will be Addison Narber, and Narber called for a double dribble as she tried to make the crossover and ended up with both hands on it. That's 6 turnovers for AHS. 1:06 remaining, first quarter of play. 12-9 the score. Aurora with the lead. Johnson, pass right side. Here is Graylish. Graylish leaves it for Pankratz. Now fires to Johnson. Jamie Johnson looking for room. Gets it back to Pankratz. Sophia against Brooke Williams. Drives into the paint. 18-footer. Banks in. Sophia Pankratz has 7. A much-needed bucket there for the Tigers. They're back to within 6. It back out to Williams. Williams looks left, looks right, passes to Addison Narber. Goes to Schneider. Schneider passes it off to Williams. Williams looking for room, finds Narber. Narber splitting a double team, can't score. And high for the rebound, there's Olivia Douglas. Able to grab it and hand it off to Kelsey Reparger. 22-13, Aurora's lead is 9. Pankratz, dribble drive, bounce pass outside the arc. Reimer, 3-ball. Julia Reimer averages 5 points, 2 rebounds. She had 8 when these two teams met the last time. Had 5. Actually had 8 yesterday against Northwest. 5 when these two teams met the last time. 22-16. Aurora on the move with Addison Narber. Can't score it. Rebound Pankratz. Hastings will run if they can. Pankratz quickly across the timeline. Sophia drives on Oswald. Hands it off to Olivia Douglas. Now gets it in the hands of Reimer. And Hastings will set the offense. Out beyond the arc, it's Richmond. Passes to Pankratz. A contested jumper in the lane, goes down anyway. Sophia Pankratz, man, they couldn't have defended her much better. 22-18. Here comes Hastings. They're back to within 4. Aurora's led by as many as 9. Schneider. District competition. Dribble drive for Oswald. Couldn't get the runner down. Taken by the Tigers. It's been pretty much one and done for Aurora. Back comes Pankratz in transition. Explodes by her defender to the hole, and Sophia Pankratz has 13 here in the first half. It's 22-20. Back into the front court, Oswald to Addison Narber. Hastings has been an aggressive man throughout. Dribble drive for Williams. Passes it back to Olsen. Tanner Olsen checking in with that last dead ball. It's the 4 starters to go along with Olsen. Right side with it is Olsen now as she passes it off to Oswald. Oswald uses her dribble. carry. Trying to find Addison Narber. Instead gets it to Williams. 2:58 to go first half. Dribble drive for Narber. Tried to feed inside Schneider, and it's stolen away as Aurora has turned it over now for the 7th time. As we will see Tatum Bender back in there for the Tigers. It's Addison Narber being hounded by Bender. Passes it off to Olsen, guarded by Pankratz. Olsen gives it up to Williams right side. Williams looking for a pick. Now passes right side to Olsen. Williams to Olsen. Now a dangerous pass. Olsen threw it right out of the hands of Johnson for Hastings. Here's Pankratz exploding to the left side. She'll shoot it up and miss it, but a foul is going to be called. Aurora's 8th turnover leads to a transition chance, and Sophia Pankratz has had a big game. She had 11 yesterday against Northwest, well below her season average. 18 when these two teams met the last time. An academic all-stater, headed to Emory College in Atlanta. Basketball, 1:35 remaining first half. 22-20 Aurora. Narber guarded closely in the backcourt, clears the timeline against Tatum Bender. Now here's Oswald looking for room. Goes to Narber, open jumper right side, too strong on that one. That's where they wanted the shot. Aurora has gone cold, missing their last 6 shots. Pass to the right side. Here is Rebarger. Gets it in the hands of Graylish, and she banks in an 18-footer. Wow. Graylish has got 4, and ladies and gentlemen, new ball game. Time called as driving in was Tatum Bender, and an Aurora player went down, but that Aurora player that fell down got hit for the personal foul. That's 16 fouls now on AHS, 5 so far on Hastings. And the foul assessed on Tanner Olsen, her second. Inbounds pass will come. Here is Graylish posting up. Putting a shot up, it's off the mark. Offensive rebound, Olivia Douglas. More second chances for Hastings, and that's been one of the themes of the ball game. Hastings has had its share of second chances. We'll see Reimer check back into the game to give Jamie Johnson a breather. Good competitive game. We expected that. 24-22. Second free throw is airborne, and it is good. 1 out of 2. For Douglas, 24-23. The lead is 1 for the Huskies. They'll bring it across the timeline with Narber. Narber going to be guarded in the half-court man by Julia Reimer. Make it Tatum Bender instead on her. 25 seconds to go. Bender trying to get up on the grill of Narber to force a 5 count, but then backs off, so the 5 count restarts. Dribble drive for Narber, nowhere to go. 15 seconds to go, and now a 5-second call. So she did dribble contested there and didn't realize the 5 count was on, and now Hastings could take its first lead of the game with a 2-pointer this time down. And keep an eye on Sophia Pankratz. Pankratz dribble drive, right side, takes it to the hole, whistle, and a foul is called, and the shot goes in. They just cannot stop Sophia Pankratz. Everybody in the gym knew what Sophia Pankratz was going to do. And then to compound things, Brooke Williams picks up her second personal foul. 8 seconds to go. 25-24, Hastings on top, and 1 shot covered up for Sophia Pankratz. Airborne and good. So 26-24. Williams will stay in the game. Don't get a cheap one here, Brooke. It will be Aurora basketball. 8 seconds to go. And we will see Aurora bring it up with Addison Narber. Narber across the timeline, spins, shoots a 3, in and out as the first half comes to a close. Both teams, good aggressive man defense here in the game. 3:12 remaining in the third. Some one season likely coming to a close. Maybe an outside shot for Hastings at a wild card if the points fell just right. I don't think there's any way Aurora can get a wild card. So this is probably do or die for these two teams today. Here is Pankratz, stopping, popping, hitting Sophia Pankratz. Oh, when she gets going, she's fun. 20 points and Lesher playing against her, and Hastings High has regained the lead, 30-28. 48 seconds remaining in the third. We are tied at 31. Inbounds pass coming. Inbounds pass coming. And Reimer comes up with it. Goes to Pankratz, right side against Williams. A feed inside to Graylish. Back to Pankratz. 3-ball swish. 24 for Sophia Pankratz, and it's 34-31. Hastings on top. 35 seconds to go, third quarter. Bounce past Corey Schneider. Brings it back out to Williams. Williams guarded by Pankratz and the man. Tried to go to Narber, too tall for her. It's a steal. Tatum Bender, coast to coast, to the hole, scores it. Tatum Bender with her first two, and Hastings has its biggest lead. 15 seconds to go in the third. An important 15 seconds right here. Aurora would love to get a bucket. It's Addison Narber on the three-point attempt. No good. Rebound. Hastings ball knocked out of bounds to Aurora. Another chance here for AHS. Down by 5. It's the biggest deficit of the game for Aurora. Inbounds pass. Narber to Shireman. Back to Narber. Spot up. 3-ball. No. 3 quarters in the books. Hastings 36 for 2. 2 important free throws to open the fourth quarter as Aurora cuts it back to a one-possession game. It's 36-33. In the front court, Pankratz passes right side. Here's a dribble drive for Bender. Bender, great look. Olivia Douglas shoots it and scores it. She's got 5. It is 38-33. Hastings on top. They have hit their last 4 shots. 4 for 4 here. In the quarter, it's 38-35. Aurora back to within 3. See if the Huskies can get a stop. Dribble drive, Tatum Bender. Great look to Douglas again, but she had to go between her legs. Graylish has got it. Now passes it out to Reimer. Right side, Bender. Now here's Pankratz. Thought about the 3. Gets it to Graylish. Graylish penetrates, shoots a 12-footer, and it's up and it's in. Annie Graylish has got 6, 40-35. And now Hastings comes up with a steal on the inbound to the hole. Pankratz bucked away, but a foul is called. Hastings a chance to build a 6 or a 7-point lead. Good looks at it, but could not score. And now Hastings on the attack, up 41. They'd say 41-37. Apparently that not a 3 from Carrie Oswald that last time down. That's a big point that is not in Aurora's column. Dribble drive won't go down. Pankratz ball knocked out of bounds. It will be Hastings ball. So give Oswald a 2 instead of a 3 apparently. And it's 41-37. 5:16 to go in the game. Hastings will have another chance here. They have had too many second chances. Pankratz right side. Williams, feet inside Graylish, makes a move with the left hand, shot up and good. Went right over the top of Corey Schneider, and Annie Graylish has got 8. 43-37. Hastings back up by 6. Front end of a 1-and-1. Aurora with a basketball, still down by 4. Pass left side, it's Brooke Williams, dribble drive, tough shot in the lane, that's way short. Schneider trying to bring it in, does so, and she's tied up. Ball will go to Hastings on the out third of possession. 2:27 remaining. Brooke Williams tried to get a runner over one of the tall gals, and it fell way short. Schneider, a great effort to try to grab that ball, and it ended up being a held ball. 2:27 to go, and someone sees it. And right now, Aurora needing a stop right here. I go straight man. It's going to be Sophia Pankratz. You would think as soon as she gives it up, they're going to foul whoever catches the basketball. They just don't want her to be fouled. Pankratz draws the double team, passes it off the right side. 3-pointer. It's up. It's good. And that is a dagger from Julia Reimer. I figured Hastings was in their no-shot offense. Instead, Julia Reimer drills a 3. And Hastings has just taken a 7-point lead with 2:04 to go. Let's keep it right here. You can really feel the wind go out of the sails for the Aurora crowd. We'll see how the crowd reacts as Julia Reimer nailed the bucket there to give her team a 46-39 lead with 2:04 remaining. And like I say, you just had the feeling that Hastings was probably in an offense where they weren't going to take a shot. And so you're almost surprised when Reimer shot it, the 5'6" sophomore. Sometimes you're too young to realize the magnitude of a situation, and it worked out okay for Hastings. Going to have to get some shots to go down. Williams, probably your likely three-point shooter. She's had a good day. Addison Narber drives to the hole. Couldn't get the shot to go. She doesn't miss many of those. Now, hell ball is going to be called. Another chance for Aurora. I think Narber was almost expecting one of those big 6-footers to come and swat it away, and Narber missed the shot. She's usually deadly driving to the hole in situations like that. It kind of opened up for her, but she could not get it down. Inbounds pass knocked away by Richmond. Out of bounds off of Hastings. It's a tough defensive team, these Hastings Tigers, trying to go back-to-back state tournament trips. They made their first state tournament trip since 2008 last season. It was a short stay as they got beat by Norris. Here's a pass. It's overthrown and stolen by Tatum Bender, and Bender is fouled. An Aurora turnover, and we will see a 1-and-1 opportunity coming up for Tatum Bender. One remaining in the game, 47-39. Hastings. Aurora, almost a must-score possession right here as Addison Narber passes it off to Williams. In the corner, Jasa Shireman. Shireman looking inside, nowhere to go. Uses her dribble. Jasa Shireman had it poked away, and Hastings has got it. And a foul going to be called on Oswald. And you sense it slipping away here for AHS. Give credit to Greg Mays and his crew. Greg Rip Mays, he had some, how should we say, tough seasons in his early years at Hastings High. They went through 3 or 4 years where they were winning 2, 1, 3 games. Hastings stuck with him. You could see this group when they were freshmen that they were going to be something special, and they were just a few seconds away from making their second straight state trip. Sophia Pankratz, multi-school record holder, and it's pretty special for her. She's got 25 on the day. Only player in double figures, but gals like Jamie Johnson, Annie Graylish, also playing big roles over the last couple of years. And Libby Knapple, who is out for the year with a knee injury, she would have been a player that would have made this team even better. And print their ticket to Lincoln as they own a 50-39 lead. See if Aurora can get a consolation bucket this time down. Williams, left side jumper. It's up. It's no good. Shireman with an offensive rebound. Clock shows 7. Here's Oswald. Long two-pointer. Banks in. As the game will come to a close. And Hastings High School goes back-to-back district champions. They defeats the Aurora Huskies by a score of 50. They show 42 on the board. I think it was a two-pointer for Oswald. Should be 50-41. And the Hastings Tigers win the Class B5 district championship.
You have 3 seniors that are in the starting lineup. You have 3 seniors that were more role players for you. But all in all, you graduate the all-time leading scorer. And as we said, they did about everything but win the tournament game down here. They got you the conference title this year. You got the all-time leading scorer. They played really good basketball. They put a lot of wins up here for Hastings in their career.
Yeah, we never had back-to-back state tournament trips in the history of the program. They just, time after time, they did things the best we've ever done. And, it's a testament to that entire senior class. The ones on the floor are fabulous, and they're fabulous basketball players, and they battled. The ones off the floor, I'll tell you, they're the backbone of this team. Their selflessness is just incredible. You just come to practice every day and just battle. And, you don't get your name in the paper. But, I told them in the locker room they're going to have some amazing lives. They're talented girls in other parts of our school. And they made basketball something they did. And, we're changed forever because of it. I believe it. You turn a culture around and you get that communal knowledge of what it takes to get down here, and then that just starts being passed down, and it becomes a challenge. And so, to the young girls around Hastings, there's a challenge. Go get it.
Well, Greg, great to see you again, buddy. Congratulations on an outstanding season. We'll see you next year.
We'll get after it again next year.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.